Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is National Sports League here, and welcome back to a brand new live reaction here. And tonight, I'm going to do my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership round 16 between the Premier Eels and the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles at Combat Stadium at Parramatta for the preview there as well for round 16. And if you guys are bringing to the channel as well, please give a like uh, and and subscribe to the channel as well for more loaded content there coming in the near future as well. And let's go up to 600 subscribers as well, and you will not be disappointed as well throughout the further future. And as for that, we're going to go straight into the team list and thoughts as well. We're not going to muck about here as well. So I'm just going to put up the my screen as well. Just give me a sec. Just going to get up here for a sec. So I'm just going to put up here. Okay. So I'm on the website right now. I'm just going to get the Premier Eels and the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles draw website there. So give me a sec there, lads. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a couple of comments to go through. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to share the screen right now, and here we go. All right. So at 5:30 p.m. Kickoff there as well. It's gonna be on the Saturday on the 17th of June as well. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to live react to this game as well. If I'm gonna be back on time from work, since I do finish from work at 5 p.m. So hopefully, maybe there could be a bit of luck that I might not be able to be called in on Saturday. So I have to wait and see on that. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to work on Saturday. So I'll have to wait and see if they're going to call me in there on Saturday. But if they do, then I might have to do the thumbnail a day before, or even maybe tonight as well, especially for Friday there as well, since there's no footy on tomorrow there, on Thursday there. Unfortunately, due to the origin period there, making things a bit short, so they have to push things deeper into the weekend type of stuff there, and they might have to put into the Super Saturday spotlight, which, where it's the most important day for footy on the weekend. But yeah, we're sitting in a nice spot there, and the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles there. They're sitting in eighth spot as well, and if we do win this against the Sea Eagles, we will be returning to the top eight there for the first time there. And yeah, yeah, it will be very good there to get into the top eight, and yeah, and this kind of, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of 2014 when we had to defeat the Seagulls back when it was called Pertic Stadium there back in 2014, and I actually went to this game with a couple of my family friends there who do support the Seagulls until later on they actually changed to supporting the Premier Eels as well, which is quite hilarious. So yeah, yeah, like fucking we were down by 12 points to 6, I believe, at half time, and I think it was 12 points nil, and then we managed to come back into the second half as well by scoring in at aggregate there 22 points to nil. And yeah, we won the game there, obviously there by 22 points to 12, and yeah, and that win moved us up in the top eight there, because I do remember that day when I was texting to my dad, hey, we're down by 12 nil. hopefully we're going to come back into second half, which I was confident we were, which we did. I wouldn't forget that day when we won on a night, and then I went back to watch the highlights as well. The semi Rodrigo tried as well. My God, that was so good. And I'm not sure if you guys know. Yes, it was in Bulldogs game is the greatest rivalry, but in my opinion, this is going to be a bit of a popular unpopular opinion, but the Eels and the Seagulls rivalry, in my opinion, is my all time favorite uh, rivalry. As a kid, I just gone to many Eels versus Seagulls game. I went one as a kid as well, and then I went to my second one in 2014, and then I went to the third one in 2015, where we actually won it in a quite tight one as well when we hold on there, but it was at Brookie there, 20.16 as well when it was raining cats and dogs there. So yeah, but obviously we do have a great record here as well, but yeah, I'm going to stop rambling about his well, and I'm going to go through the team list as well. I'm going to read throughout the live chat there as well in a sec there, lads. So I will be reading the comments as well straight after my team list and thoughts. So let's get through the team list here. So the ins here for the Premier Eels here is Jake Murchie, Joe Offengawi, Kawhi Rowell, Ryan Madison, Sean Lane, Warner Blake, Jim Boller is out there, and also Mitch Moses, obviously for Origin periods as well. And obviously for the Manly Warringah Seagulls here, Aaron Woods is in. He's in for the 8th man. Gordon Chang Compton is still in the reserves, yet to make his debut in first grade, which I'm keen if he ever does this season. Jacob Arthur is starting at halfback, which will be face up against his father, Bro Arthur, for the first ever time. So it is father versus son back at Combat Stadium, and will Jacob Arthur get his revenge? Because things might be a little bit personal, as I said, as Paddy G said that best on Instagram there as well. So shout out to him. But Morgan Harper is in. I think he's in the reserves. Raymond Tamalio Vega is in the reserves as well. Zach Fulton is also in the reserves as well. And DCE and Tom Roach there are out due to Origin period as well. And a fullback there as well is Clinton Goverson for captain. And on the wings there is Mike Sivo, Sean Russell, Will Penasini, and Bailey Simonson in the centres there. And in the halves there, for the first time there as well. He has played a 5'8", in his junior years as well during, I think, the 2016 and NUC Holden Cup as well. I think it was NUC, or I think it was. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it is the man. It is the man himself there on his big return as well. Ryan Madison, my main man as well, starting a 5'8" there. Dijon RC is starting a halfback there after a wonderful and incredible and talented club debut as well, starting at 5'8", and he's going to be doing a lot of kicking as well, halfback there as well. The way that he was doing with the combinations there as well for Clinton Gufson and Marcus Hill there as well, and obviously putting the crossfield kicks as well, which is going to be a little bit of a problem there throughout the Seagulls backline as well. And Tom DeRoach there is not there to help him out there as well on the high ball there. So yeah, it looks like that they got watch out there for Marcus Hill as well on the high ball there, and obviously for Sean Russell all over for Clinton Gufson as well. I mean, even Simonson can have great high ball adventures as well. But yeah, Ruben Garrick, he's going to be very up for this game as well, defensively there as well. And Koala will, yeah, he's not really the greatest there in our defense as well. So I think he's going to face up against Bailey Simonson. So yeah, good luck with that because Simonson is coming off with himself there making over 200 run meters. So yeah, it's not a good look there for Koala. And well, I hope you the very very best there, mate. Because well, Bailey Simonson is going to play is going to absolutely just sweep you to dust. Judge Saab, he can be good there in attack there. I mean, I reckon he can do the job there in defense as well. He's not the worst as well. I reckon he would do pretty do the job there in defense as well. I think he will be face up against Sean Russell, which I think I mean Russell is a bit high, but yeah, we'll see how Saab and Russell go. But yeah, the back line and the halves as well. They have a lot of attention as well. So yeah, I reckon that's gonna be the main watch there as well throughout this match. And as for the forwards there as well, Ring Gillard there as well has not been called for Origin. Obviously, Brett Fittler last year he has said apparently he doesn't fit in the type of style that we're looking for, which I mean, in my opinion, that's completely ridiculous. Just to pick Stefano Yuto Kamanu over a very experienced and also a very hardworking and also improved player as you have coming over the Premier Eels as well. So, yeah, obviously it's Fittler there, just having favoritism there as well. And obviously, with himself there, leaving the Panthers, he doesn't want this whole royalty experienced players there to have into the squad as well. But that's a preview for game two there coming soon as well. So keep eyes out there for that one as well. Brendan Hands. Oh my God, Brad Arthur, thank you so much for getting rid of Josh Hodgson, for the second time. So yeah, like I hope the Brand Hands is going to start a hooker there for now on. And yeah, I did have him in my fantasy. I have traded, I believe, Paul Alamotti over for Brandon Hands as well. So I'm hoping he's going to get much more points as well. Since he's gonna be playing the full 80 minutes as well. He did play it twice actually against the Bulldogs, and he's going to play it now for the third ever time against a rivalry again. So yeah, we'll see on how it goes. He's kicked 96 kicking meters as well last time. He's missed more tackles compared to the Bulldogs as well back at Convex Stadium. So yeah, but at home, I'm reckoning he's going to go pretty decent as well. And yeah, we'll see on how he goes there against Lachlan Croker there, who was going to be the captain as well. Quite interesting there that Lachlan Croker is going to be captain. I would have gone with Ruben Garrick there, in my opinion, but Croker has been at the club there for much more longer than Garrick, which it makes sense. So yeah, we'll see on how that goes. Of Hickey Ogden, he's going to start prop as well against Tafua Sipley as well. So I pretty much like the Of Hickey Ogden as well. Is going to start up there as well. And yeah, I'm just seeing if we're still having the audio there as well. Yep. Okay, it's going good. Yep. Nathan said, "Go Eels." Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so the live stream is still going good as well. Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, so yeah, I like the replacement over Bolo. I reckon the Ogden he's been really just putting in the work as well throughout the post contact meters as well, the run meters there, the offloads there as well, and yeah, his hit ups as well have been pretty strong there throughout the drive. So yeah, we'll see on how it goes as well. I reckon he's going to go pretty distant as well. He has a bit, he has a body there a little bit similar to bother their Kiner. So yeah, with him and Cameron Gillard, I reckon a four pack there as well, especially with a hands as well. Yeah, I reckon a four pack there is going to go great. Bryce Corrie, man, wow, he has improved a lot from the last couple of years as well. In 2021, with Rita Money, his support play from him as well, and the short balls there have been amazing there until in 2022 he's been very quiet there, and in 2023 he's been studying much more than what he has been playing there in the past 2 years as well for us as well. And my God, his ball skills have improved a lot. He's got the offloads there as well. He also has a couple of grubbers there as well. So yeah, I wouldn't actually mind him playing in 5'8" if Madison would have been picked over Origin as well. So yeah, he has a bit of a king game in him there as well. And watch out for Bryce Corrie, because he has a lot of ball skills and a lot of tricks up his hands for a back row there. But the big issue here for the four pack as well, for in the back rows as well, Andrew Davey. Well, I mean, like, Davey is not the player as what he used to be back in 2021, so back in 2020, in my opinion. He hasn't put in the work as well as what he used to be. As what he debuted there as a rookie there as well. And in my opinion, he should be benched as well. I reckon Mafidori there has been hard done as well once again. And Mafidori should be starting in number 12. He has much more ball skills there, and he can also, a little bit of footwork there as well, Mafidori there as well, as what we've seen there against the Premiership as well, and a bit of offloading there as well. So yeah, I would picked over Mafidori there in the back rows as well, over Ange David there, Jermaine Hopgood there, a bit of an off game as well against the Current Basin Bulldogs there as well, but coming against Sean Keppie there, it's going to be a little bit of an interesting matchup as well. But I reckon that Jermaine Hopgood as well is going to have and good game as well. If needed, I reckon he's going to do the job for us. I mean, if our fullback there is just going to be too good, I don't reckon he's going to be used that much. But if needed, he's going to be crunching into the middle as well, which the Manly fullback there fucked either way, But but Davey, I'm hoping he's not going to cost us the areas as well. So overall, I'm very happy with the team list here as well. Despite with David there. And for a bench as well, look at Moratti there as well. He's going to be playing his third game as well. He's staying in the utility as well. I don't know where he's going to be playing as well. I think he could be playing in the back rows as well, either a prop there or either in centers as well. Who knows? So we'll see on what happens on Luca Moretti there. Joe Offengawi has returned, so I think he's gonna come on there for Hickey Ogden, which I liked the rotation as well. Matt Fedori is obviously coming there for Andrew Davey. Makahisi Makatoa, I think it might be coming on there for Regan Kimber Gillard, or either for Offhickey Ogden. So either way, the benches are pretty decent. For Manly's bench there, Cole Orton as well is the utility. I like that. Josh Alloway is on the bench there. Even Bullimore is on there as well. Ben Quinton is also on there as well. So Manly, they do have a decent bench as well, with Woodsy there in the 18 minutes as well, which I like that. And yeah, man, his side is overall, I have no real issues here as well. And this is what a lot of people on the YouTube channels as well for round 16 is why it's gonna be a tight game, and yeah, like Josh Goose there as well up against Madison there, but Jacob Arthur, man, come up against the man who has been thrown on the bus, you know, under the 18 man as well. Jacob Arthur, he's been put in the 18 man, but Dijon Arce has been ghosted there as well, and I believe the Arce is gonna show um, Jacob Arthur on why he should have been picked over him for many weeks rather than Arthur. But Jacob Arthur is going to have some real questions against his father there as well. And his father, he's going to say, well, I must do what I must do. And yeah, sorry, Arthur. Sorry, Jake. But brother has to do on what he has to do best. And yeah, RC he's going to give you a real ass beating as well. But if you have improved, then I reckon in this match we should not be underestimating after I am a little bit worried that he might be coming back there for revenges there as well. So yeah, he's a little bit worrying there for me. Another player that is a little bit worrying there as well is Ruben Garrett there. He can have the support play there as well for Christian two blocks there as well as Sean Russell. He's a little bit much more better defensive than Dunstar as he has proven throughout the last couple of weeks as well. But he can still lead out much more gap there as well. I think it might be. I think it's Garrick and two Pelotu up against Sivo and Penasina there as well, which we all know on how badly Sivo can open up the gap as well. So Marcus Sivo there, he was a little bit undisciplined as well against the Bullocks there. So yeah, Mike Sivo, it's do or die for his defensive mindset as well, or otherwise the Seagulls are going to expose our defense as well on a Sivo's side, and that's where they're going to get some easy points as well. Kerr Weeks there, fullback there as well, is going to have the footwork there as well, and they're going to try and get out there to Judge Sub as well, which Saab, he has a couple of good line breaks there as well against us, especially the last time we have versed him, a rookie there as well. So, yeah, we'll see on how that goes as well. And, yeah, just be careful there with Kerr Weeks there on the kick return as well with Judge Saab. And yeah, well, that's my take there on the Seagulls back on there as well for the fullback there. Ola Kawatu is the main man that I'm very guaranteed that he will try to get through Davies' defense as well. If he does see him very tight to them as well. So Logan Croker is going to try his best there to come out of dummy half there as well to try and seal with Ola Kawatu as well, and also with Cole Lawson as well, which does have a couple of a king game as well. So yeah, we need to watch out throughout the grubbers as well from either Croker and Lawton as well. So yeah, if they do put on the grubbers as well, well, we're going to be prepared there for Olakawatu to charge through inside a 10 as well. So yeah. But other than that, simply he can do the job as well. Paseka, yeah, he can do the job as well. But yeah, Sean, I kept it there. It could be a bit interesting. It could be a bit right there. Right there, but Fainu, I don't really see him doing that much there, but we will have to wait and see. You know, yeah, there's not much the Manly can do there as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. I mean, maybe Billamore could have been there as well to start there with a Fainu there, but I mean, he's been doing it right there. I haven't been watching that much there for Fainu there, to be honest. So I don't really know what to expect on how he's going to try and be intimidating there in the back row there as well. So I won't see, but yeah, that's my take there on the team list there and thoughts as well. So I'm going to read the team list as well. Sorry, the live chat there. So I only got one person there in the live chat there as well, and yeah, that's pretty much it there as well. And we're going to move on onto head to head as well. So Garrick, he loves scoring against our club as well. I believe he scored a couple of tries as well against the club here. So yeah, he has a pretty good record there as well. Um, and the last, so we have a pretty good record as well. So the last time that the Seagulls have defeated us as well was obviously back in 2022 as well. Sorry, no, 2021 was it? Yeah, no, I was. It was back in 2021 when Tom DeRoche there and Ruben Garrick there were absolutely dominated there as well. And that was when Martin Tapau was starting there for the club as well. So, yeah, without Tapau, DCE, and also Tom DeRoche as well, but also with Ruben Garrick as well, you know, relying him much there in the backline there as well. They do have a couple points there as well, but yeah, you know, Gubson, you know, he is coming against his old club as well. Unfortunately, Sean Lane will not be starting as well since the injury there has pulled him back as well. But yeah, Sivo, he can score a couple of tries in this and that as well. But that's pretty much it there. That I can really take as well. And yeah, you know, the Eels they do have a pretty good record here at home as well. Now I haven't really been having time to go through the head to heads as well, which I'm not really the big expert when it comes to organizing the head to head throughout the previews. So I'll go through the team stats as well. So we won by 22 points to our 20 there. Obviously, we lost to them 34 points to 30 there. And yes, we have defeated them away there, but yeah, that's pretty much you know, the only way there as well that I could put into there. We scored 358 points there. We've won 7 out of 14 by 50% there for our wins as well. Seagulls by 46% as well, and they won 6 out of the 13 as well. Seagulls have scored for 309 points there, although we conceded 284, and the Seagulls have conceded nearly the same amount of us as well, which it really tells on how tight this game is really going to be. And our completion rate there is by 74% there, and for the Seagulls there it's 77% as well. And for us there for tackle efficiency there it is 86.7% as well. And for the Manly Warringah Seagulls there it is 87.6% as well. And average points score there we have averaged 24 points, and for the Seagulls, they averaged 23 points. And for us, we averaged points conceded by 20, and for the Seagulls, they averaged 22. And for the average play, the ball there, we've averaged there by 3.76 seconds, and the Seagulls have averaged by 3.63 seconds. The key stats as well. The wins at this venue here. We have won here. We have won here at home by a very good record as well. Normally when we versus the Seagulls here at home, we normally put 30 plus here as well against the Seagulls here as well. Like we normally put on over 30 points or over 40 points. I think we once put on 50 points there. I think once maybe, but yeah. Normally when we versus the Seagulls at home, we mostly flog them there as well, and we just make them look like we're their bogey team when it comes at Combat Stadium there. So yeah, the Seagulls over in the last couple of years, they have struggled to get past us as well. Although there have been a couple of close accounts there quite recently as well, as we're talking about 2020, where there's this controversial win apparently at Combat Stadium there, 2022, when we just won as well throughout the clutch conversion there from Richard Moses, which won't be playing this time, but yeah. 2019 there. No, sorry, I think 2018. No, 2017. I think we smashed them there as well. Or I don't wait. Do we even verse them in 2017? No, I don't think so. But yeah, 2016. I don't think we versed them in 2016. No, I don't think we did. But yeah, off by memory, like we have won here by 63% as well. By 161 wins as well. Out of 257 matches there. I'm not too sure there as well, but yeah, 7 wins they have won as well. Away here, the Seagulls here by 33%. Wins overall 49% there. 329 out of 671 there as well. And the Seagulls there wins overall 50% by 295 there as well. Out 500 and 88 there as well. So yeah, I reckon that's pretty much the whole head to head that I can pretty much put out there as well. So yeah, is there any other players that face up against the old club? I don't think so. So I'm pretty sure I have gone throughout the head there as well. I'm gonna go through the live chat. Is there anyone there as well? No, not really. Okay, so we're gonna go through the final thing as well. Throughout the tips as well. So yeah, my tips here for this match here. So my first try scorer there for this match here. So I'm gonna go with Micah Silva. Sorry, no, I'm gonna go with Bailey Simonson. I reckon that the Dijon Asi might do a little bit somewhat similar there as well, or it could be throughout the census as well. I just feel like that Caller's defense is going to get exposed quite badly there as well, quickly there as well, in my opinion there. And I reckon the Govson there is going to try and throw a short ball there as well to Simonson there. And I just reckon the Simonson is just going to send shockwaves throughout the Manly's back on their defense there. My halftime score there is going to be 18 points to 6. And I'm going to say that my man of the match is going to go Dijon Asi there. I reckon he's going to get 2 try assists there, which I reckon he's going to do a lot of crossfield kicks there. Possibly Grovers as well, and also some some combinations they have tried out there with Gutherson, and also Mike Seaver there as well. So he's going to do a lot of hard work in there as well. So yeah, I'm going to expect a lot of combination there as well. So he's going to be throwing a lot of things with his talent as well. So yeah, I reckon the RC is going to get man of the match there. I was going to go for Gutherson, but yeah, I got a feeling the RC is going to have his prime time game as well, and yeah, the Seagulls are going to get the pants pulled down here as well. So yeah, Manly fans, get prepared because well, I also got to mention as well. It's actually been 40 years since he has been the free pick there as well. You know, throughout the 1981 and 82, 83 grand final as well. When we actually defeated the Manly Warringah Seagulls there by the 82 and also the 83 grand final as well. So yeah, there's a lot of history behind these two clubs as well, and they both hate each other, especially TJC Sports there as well. You know, he hates the Seagulls as well. So expect TJC Sports there to really give it to the Seagulls fans as well. A comeback Stadium as well at Saturday night as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see, and yeah. Anyways, anytime try scorer there, I'm gonna go for let's go for I'm gonna go for Marcus Sivo, and I'm gonna say that Clinton Gutherson is going to run over more than 160 running meters there, and I'm gonna say my full time score here is that I reckon that the Seagulls are going to come back there as well, potentially there from Ruben Garrick there as well to get himself there at least maybe 2 tries as well, and maybe after maybe Jacob Arthur is going to put up a crossfield kick as well to make it 18 points to 22, and that's when we're going to seal the game as well. Maybe throughout Mike Sivo or either for maybe for Bryce Cole right there as well. So or maybe for Macadori or someone off there for on the bench as well in the fallback there to seal to seal the game as well. It could be RC. Who knows? You know. So we will have to wait see on Saturday evening as well at 5:30 p.m. And yeah, my full time score as well. We're going to seal the game there by 28 points to 18 by 10 points. So yeah, that's gonna be it as well throughout the preview as well for my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership between the Premier Eels and the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles as well for round 16 preview. And if you guys did enjoy this preview as well, please give it a like and subscribe to John. And yeah, make sure we get ourselves up to 600 subscribers as well. And yeah, sorry about no special guests there for tonight, and sorry if I was all over the place as well, and that my analysis for the Seagulls the Seagulls side wasn't the best, but I don't know if I'm going to get a special guest for next week. I think I might be doing it by myself next week because I don't really know any Dolphins fans out there. I could maybe throughout somewhat in my story there on which Dolphins fan wants to hop on the channel as well next Wednesday. So, oh, uh, sorry, no. I don't think I can do a preview next week since it's the Origin. So I think next week there won't be any preview there for the Dolphins and the Eels. So yeah, well, for this preview, the next preview that I will be doing is the Eels and the Warriors as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get a special guest on that as well. I know a lot of Warriors fans as well that could jump on there as well. But yeah, stay safe and stay warm as well. And as of always, this has been National Sports Lawyer here. Take care and have a great night as well. And as of always, as I say, uh, go Para and Dijonasi to absolutely dominate and show that Jacob Arthur, that he should have been studying in the 80 minutes as well over him. And I'm going to say the Barafa, as much, it's going to be harsh there for Jacob Arthur. Barafa is, going to do what he needs to do. And unfortunately, Jakey, unfortunately, we have to put you down there, son. So, yeah, nah. Take care. And, yeah, peace.